It is 5:12 this Friday morning, and we've been lucky all week long, Alex, to have Al Abear in studio.
We're even luckier to have a guest, a cooking guest in studio. Troy Gill with Cafe Lola. He is live in studio with Al. Let us dive in. Good morning, guys.
Hey, good morning, Alex. You know, I'm so excited to have Troy Gill, Cafe Lola here. He brought so much food. He may have to be a hostage. We may not let him go after today. Troy, so glad to have you. Thank you on this Good Friday. First of all, let's talk about Cafe Lola.
Okay.
You know, you've got 2 locations. Let's go over all that for the folks.
2 locations. The original is on at 1155 Coolidge in the Oil Center. And then our newest location, which has been open about 8 months already, and that one's at 205 Rue Louis. So we're pretty excited to have both locations now, and that way we can reach everyone.
And you go back and forth, right?
Yes,
I mean,
sir.
You're the busiest man. This guy gets up at 1. I get up at 1:30 in the morning. He gets up at 1:30 in the morning. I'm amazed at that, Troy. So this morning on our Good Friday, what are we going to be doing today? Because you got a pot. Let's go see what's in the pot.
Well, we're starting off with Fridays. Every day of the week we have a different soup. And on Fridays I cook the seafood bisque. So we're sauteing the onions, bell peppers, all that good stuff right now, and then we'll be adding some seafood to it in a little while.
So when you do the onions and the bell pepper and everything, you know, some people want them to where they're almost disintegrated. Where do you like to stop when in this process?
We get them really, really soft before I add the seafood, because whenever you're eating soup, the last thing you want to do is crunch on an onion.
Man, I get it. I hear a lot about that at my house. Apparently, I don't do it right. So, Troy, let me ask you a question. When I do this, sometimes there's a little burned on the bottom of the pot, grimise we call it sometimes. Is that a good thing or a bad thing when you're doing like a seafood bisque?
With a cream-based soup, you definitely don't want the bottom of the pot coming out.
Okay.
So
how do you avoid that?
You pay attention to what you're doing, and
well, there you go.
and don't have your fire too high, and don't turn your back on it too long.
Well, that's apparently where I miss out, because I do turn my back. If something interesting comes on television, I rush over there, and then, you know, next thing I know, the fire department's in the middle of my house. Hey, we are going to go back to you guys after this. We're Troy Gill all morning long, and nothing's going to be burned today, because if I were here by myself, there'd be smoke.
Yeah, same. But we'll tell you what, it already smells great, and we're just getting started. So good deal, Al. Thank you.